Hello there, I'm Simon Hill, product demonstrator at the Leicester Customer and Training Centre based at Desford. Today we're going to be talking about the versatility of skid steer loaders, compact track loaders for road maintenance and repair. We've got the 289 over here, D3, with the PC 306 cold planer. So the 289 is equipped with a 55 kilowatt Caterpillar C3.3 engine with a 4,850 kilo operating weight. It can do 13 kilometers an hour or 8 miles per hour with a 2-speed option. It's a 226 D3 we have over here. This has a 50 kilowatt engine, and this has a 2,650 kilo operating weight. Some new features of the PC 306 planer. We've got the Max Pro pressure gauge in here, so this will indicate as I'm operating the machine the optimum speed I can go forward. So when this is in the green zone, that I'm working at the optimal speed, so I'm getting the maximum performance and work rate out of it. If it starts going into red, that's encouraging me to back off, so not push too hard with the machine. Now once I'm in the cab, and hopefully I'll be able to show this later, I can press my creeper function in there and I can control my forward speed independently using the control panel on the inside the cab. So that takes all the guesswork out of it. Set my forward speed nice and easy on the joystick, and using the gauge there I can make sure I'm working to the optimal of the machine. All the features we've got now on this is an integrated water tank here. So you now got the water tank behind the work tool. You can get the optional roof-mounted water tank for the other planers we have. So if you had the PC205 mated to the 226 D3, you'd have a roof-mounted water tank on that one. This has the water tank at the back here. All the controls are done from the cab on this. So my gauges for the depth of my cut, I can press the buttons on the joystick and independently use the left and right to get my cut, and then once I've done my first cut, I'll bring this foot up to 0, place this in the cut and place that on the fresh tarmac, and then currently cutting at 30mm on the gauge, that will give me another 30mm cut. On here there's a valve round the side here that I can pull. This will change the turnbuckle at the back here, so I can have it in float, so it'll follow the contours of the road, or I can put it in power mode, and what that will do then, I can put a camber, so if I'm doing a drop curve, I can curve the drum over using the controls, and can mill then at an angle. You can also side shift this using the controls on the joystick as well, so side shift fully over, use it in the middle. So if I'm working up against a curve, side shift the drum over to the side. Whenever I do a patch planing application, I always take a broom with me. So over here I have a BU118 broom, so that's a utility broom. The utility broom is ideal because it can put pressure on with the bristles under this mat here. That allow me to sweep out all the planings that the planers put in the trench, all the way out, and I can carry them away. You don't want the pickup broom for that, because the pickup broom has a wheel bolted on the front and you cannot put the downward pressure on. So the pickup broom, which is over the other side, I'll show that later, that's designed for sweeping litter, trash off the highway, concrete yards. It's handy for recycling and waste applications where they're going around following the trucks in the yard and sweeping it up. You get less bristle wear with that, with having the wheel on the front. Just control the pressure that the bristles are placed on the floor easier than this one. This is designed so by adjusting the bolts at the side here, I can adjust how much bristle is in contact with the floor in comparison to the cutting edge on the bucket at the back. So for cold planing application, cleaning those planings up, which are quite heavy, I need to put a lot of pressure on with the broom to sweep them in, and this is ideal for that. I should be able to show you an example of that later. A great example for what we'd use the 226 D3 is for, again, cleaning up the highway, cleaning trash up, working on a job site, waste transfer centre, scrap yard, going around, sweeping up nails and debris that could cause damage to tyres. So this one, standard flow, so it's not got, it's a 1 series tool, BP118C. So it's your standard flow. You've got the wheel on the front, which then you can adjust the pressure using this linkage on the side for your bristles. Drop your wheel down, drive away, drive forward, sweeps all the material into the pan at the back. Now the difference with this one, this comes with chains. I've not fitted those for today because I'm not going to use it. These chains go through eyelets on the loader arm, and what that does then, you lift the loader up and tilt forward. The chains hold the cover of the brush up, and it's a bit like a dustpan and brush basically. The bucket will tip down and all the material will go clear of the broom because the chains are holding the broom in the air. So that's what the chains are for on this particular work tool. I hope today's video has been informative regarding CTLs and skid steer loaders for road maintenance and repair, and look forward to seeing you in the next one.